Hi, my name is Ruboban and welcome to my channel. So I am going to be sharing quite a few things with you guys. I have decided to start vlogging because I think it's nice to, share our different stories with the rest of the world and just watch regular people doing regular things. My husband's over there, he's doing the filming. Hey.
Hi.
Hey. So so I've got quite a lot of stuff happening in my life at the moment. So I'll tell you a bit about myself. As I said before, my name is Rubo. I'm married and I've got a little girl called Ava, a little 4.5-year-old, nearly 5. She's away at her grandma's for the weekend because we're having date night tonight. So she's not here. However, you will be seeing Ava in a lot of the future videos that I do. So basically the main focus of my videos is just going to be our family, just doing all the regular stuff that we do. And also I've got a really big event coming up in my life soon, and I think I really want to share that with other people that may be going through the same journey, the same struggles. I'm going to be getting weight loss surgery. I know, it's a lot of people have said, oh, you're not that big, why don't you just do diet and exercise? The fact is, I have tried diet, exercise. There is no diet under the sun that I have not tried. I'd probably be a millionaire now if I kept the money that I say used on all the diets. But yeah, it's not something that I've come to lightly. I've thought long and hard about it, and it's taken me many years to get to where I am today. So I've had a few health issues because of my weight. I recently found out just after I had my daughter. So when I was pregnant, I had gestational diabetes. And then after I had my daughter, I now have type 2 diabetes, which has not been pleasant at all. It's been very difficult. I faced a lot of health challenges, and I've decided to grab the reins and take control of my health by getting weight loss surgery. I will be getting the gastric bypass, which is probably the most, severe one in terms of, the measures people take. There's gastric band, gastric sleeve, gastric bypass. And the reason that I decided to get a gastric bypass is because, well, I know myself and I love food. Food is my life. Like, there's not a minute that goes by that I don't think about food. I'm thinking about food now. I'm constantly thinking about food. My husband will often look at me and say, what are you thinking about? And I'm always thinking about food. I come from a culture where, we eat when we're happy, we eat when we're sad. And I think from, the day I was born and, as soon as I was able to eat and enjoy food, it's just been a very big part of my life. And I class myself as a food addict, and a lot of people think, oh, how can you be a food addict? Well, food addicts, like I said, like me, are constantly thinking about food. And sometimes it's really hard to have that impulse control to just, stop eating. And that's why I've come to the decision to have the surgery, because I have control of all the other elements of my life. We're responsible, we have jobs, we have responsibilities, bills and all that stuff. But when it comes to my weight, I just have not been able to control it. Hence why I've decided to have this weight loss surgery. So my bypass date is September the 11th. I know, it's quite sinister. A lot of people have said to me, oh my God, that's a bit eerie, September the 11th. Pure coincidence, it wasn't planned, it's just the date that the surgeon was able to do it. And prior to that, I have to do something called an Optifast diet. It's basically where it's very reduced calories, because prior to having the surgery, you need to reduce the fat around your liver. Because if you've got a lot of fat around the liver, that has an impact on the anaesthetic when you're going through the process. So I will be sharing that journey with you, and I assure you I'm not looking forward to it. I'd actually started the Opti diet a couple of weeks ago, but I just thought to myself, why am I being so hard on myself and doing it for longer than I need to? What I actually need to do is 2 weeks. So I'm going to enjoy food until I have to do the Opti diet, and then I will be sharing my journey with you. What else do I have to add to that? So, anyone else that's going through the same struggles with their weight, feel free to comment or, share your journey as well, because I think it's really important to talk to other people that are going through the same. And it's quite a terrifying experience, because the problem with the internet sometimes is there's so much information out there. You read up and you see so many reviews and you hear so many negative things, and you start to get scared. Oh, people are telling you there's people that have died when they're having this surgery, and you're like, oh my gosh. And obviously there is that fear, but for me, I think my faith and my hope is stronger than my fear. And in order to take control of my health and be there for my daughter, I want to live to a ripe old age and, you know, enjoy life and still enjoy food, but in much, much smaller quantities in a much more controlled way. You know, with the gastric bypass, it's not an easy way out. A lot of people say, oh, you know, getting surgery is cheating. I assure you it is not cheating, and I assure you it is not easy. What would be easy is to continue to eat exactly what I like, when I like, continue to pile on the pounds until my diabetes gets so bad that I end up on insulin and end up with all the horrible side effects. So this is a really, really tough step that I'm taking, but it's a step that I'm happy about. And we're very, very privileged that, you know, we're in a position to be able to do that, because we have to fund it ourselves through our private health, and there's usually a gap that you have to pay. Yeah, so hold on, I'm just gonna have some water. I'm a bit thirsty at the moment. Yeah, fizz. Hey, Margaret. What is this?
What is it?
Sparkling water. Hey, please, go and get me some proper water. This is yuck. It's revolting.
Finish the video first.
Okay, fine. Ugh, do not buy sparkling water. I don't like sparkling water. I've never liked it. And that's the other thing. Apparently, when you get the surgery, your taste buds change. So I've got a really sweet tooth. See, this is the thing. I have a sweet tooth and a savoury tooth. I just don't have a filter. I love all the sweet things. I love all the salty things. But apparently, once you have this bypass, it changes the way your brain works, because there's a hormone or a chemical called leptin, and then your body will be able to produce that, and that's your impulse to tell you, you know what, you're full and you don't feel hungry anymore. And I will no longer be craving sweet things, apparently. That remains to be seen. Like I said, there's a lot of information out there, and I know everyone's journey is different. So there are those people that have had the bypass who have experienced, you know, different experiences. So please feel free to share, you know, your experiences with me. But yeah, this is pretty much it. It's set in stone, it's paid for, and there is no going back, and that's what we're going to be doing. And you'll get to meet my family soon and meet my husband and my daughter. I'll definitely do another video. I just wanted to introduce myself to you guys so that you, you know, can be a part of this amazing journey that we're about to embark on. And thanks for watching.